It's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus, SUV Talk, and we got them. We got the details on the 2024 Chevy Silverado electric truck. There's a lot of eye-popping numbers on the paperwork here, and I want to just go through the details, and I got the press release to make sure I'm getting the accurate information out to you. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the 5 big things that stand out to me, and one of the things that really stands out to me is probably a negative thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to this. So a few details up top, just getting through. Crew cab only, 5-foot bed. However, asterisk on that, I'll get to that in a minute. This is the new Ultium. I'm gonna have to practice saying that word. Ultium battery technology. That's their marketing term for their EV platform that Chevrolet is using and GM is using as well. You're looking at 400 miles of range and 2 trims coming out this year. You'll have a work truck and an RST, come out spring of 2023. They'll unveil the work truck to more details, and the RST will be out in the fall of 2023. So they're going to have 664 horsepower, more than 780 foot-pounds of torque available in max power wide open watts mode on the RST. Now this is through that mode, and if you use all that power, you can do 0-60 in less than 4.5 seconds. That's stupid fast. You can do standard DC fast charging. It's up to 350 kilowatt per hour. What they're saying with that is they expect to get 100 miles of range added to the battery by using DC fast charging in just 10 minutes. There will be a 10.2 kilowatt onboard, what I'm calling onboard power, they're calling it offboard power, available on the work truck and RST with the optional equipment. Now you get up to 10,000 pounds of maximum trailering with the RST. The asterisk on this is a manyfold. First of all, it's only 1,300 pounds of payload on the RST, and that's the top number. I mean, I can see that payload going down even further if you fully load it, so you're not going to be able to tow that much with this truck or even haul that many people in the cabin once you take that payload number down. So it's really interesting there, which that just tells me the same thing battery electric trucks have been. They're really heavy. Batteries are really heavy. That's what's going to happen. The asterisk there is that the work truck trim, I have to go back to my paperwork here a little bit, is going to have a different max towing. Let me spread it all out here. Yeah, it's going to have a different max towing of 8,000 pounds with available max towing of 20,000 pounds, what they're working on. Yeah, that's, oh, there it is. Yep, the fleet version will have 8,000 pounds of towing, up to 1,200 pounds of payload, which again isn't very much, and they're going to work on introducing a fleet model of 20,000 pounds of max trailing with the max towing. So those are your basic details, but that's not the exciting thing. The exciting thing is the Avalanche is back. Oh, wait, they didn't call it an Avalanche. Whoops. Well, it basically is the Avalanche, right? So look at the exterior, and I have the images on the screen going. The biggest news is the midgate is back. Yes, you have the midgate. Now this was a fan favorite on the Avalanche. You're able to fold down in that rear crew cab near the cab where the bed meet. You're able to fold that down and extend the length of the bed up to like 10 feet. Now that takes your 5-foot bed and makes it actually a usable bed if you want to haul something larger. Now this is only available and only works because you have a unibody platform. It's not a body on frame, so that way the cab and the bed are together, and so when they combine together you can make a longer bed. So it doesn't work in normal trucks, but we have that. We also have quadra-steer back. Yeah, oh wait, it's just 4-wheel steering. Quadra-steer was the name they used to use, a marketing term back through 2002's last model came out with quadra-steer. Well, the idea here is each of the wheels turns and has 4-wheel steering, and so what's handy with this is we're going to park, you can actually turn the rear wheels in and slide in better. It's that crab walk kind of idea from the GMC Hummer. And you can, when you're back up trailering and you can move all 4 wheels to get back in there, and trailering is much better. So that's a really cool feature. So you have those 2 features coming back I'm saying coming back, but you know, that's the new thing. You have an automatic adaptive air suspension all the way around. You go up 2 inches higher and 2 inches lower. You have independent front and rear suspension, and you have independent motors on each of the 4 wheels. So you should be able to have quite a bit of torque to each tire you want to, and be able to steer the tires as you want to. And you'll have, like I said, the adaptive air suspension to go up higher, and with a 780 foot-pounds of torque, I mean, this should be a pretty good off-road machine. You know, that's what's going to happen. And they call it the E 4-wheel drive, which just means traction each wheel. So that's their term for it. You get the multi-flex tailgate with the power release. We've seen that before in other Chevy products. No big deal there. Inside the cabin, they have the new 17-inch diagonal LCD freeform infotainment screen. So this is the big screen there in the dash. You get that paired with neighboring 11-inch diagonal display behind the driver that's reconfigurable, so you can put what gauges you want on that screen, which is pretty cool. And you have a heads-up display. They say with a field of vision over 14 inches, which is impressive. Also, Super Cruise is going to be in this truck, like you assumed it would be. So you'll be able to do hands-free driving on hundreds of thousands of miles of interstate. And then there's a hands-free trailering as well. Now the hands-free driving, you can go ahead and pass the vehicle and come around. The system will do it for you, which is really cool. But at the time of this video, the trailering with the towing with the Super Cruise, you cannot pass a vehicle while you're trailering. It's just limitations of the system. It's still a cool thing. I still like the trailering hands-free. Trailering is always a little bit stressful, especially if you're going long distance towing, and be able to have hands-free is going to be a benefit for the driver for not being so fatigued. Also, other things, the e-trunk, which they're calling the front trunk, or the frunk, we have all these different names for it. It's going to be like the Ford F-50 Lightning. It's going to have a lockable weatherproof compartment on the front, so you fit a large hand-side suitcase and multitude of accessory options. The Ford fits golf clubs, so maybe a little bit wider there. This one fits bags. Not a big deal. The inside, like I said, also inside the cabin, there's a modular console. They're saying it can the capacity of over 7 gallons, meaning a lunch cooler can easily fit inside. So yeah, that thing's massive. The RST will feature a fixed glass roof, so you have more visibility. Again, that multiplex midgate takes a 5-foot 11-inch bed, just over 9 feet of storage. A great feature. And what's also cool too is it's 40-60 seating in the second row, so you can have different configurations. You can fold down one side, fold down the other side, fold down both sides. You don't have to always have it all fold down and all up. So that's pretty cool. Now it says with addition of the available multi-flex tailgate, enables up to 10 feet, 10 inches of load, floor, and storage capability. And that's got to be because your front seats go forward. Now they said the rear seats have been pushed back in the crew cab, and anybody over 6 foot tall should be able to fit. No problemo. One of the cool things I can't wait to see is as the driver approaches the RST, if you have a cell phone as a key or you have a key fob, this is a new technology, there's a distinctive lighting animation greets them. That'd be kind of cool. There's a 3D animation side the dash when you get inside, so it's really kind of cool when it looks up. And there's hands-free start like other EVs have. Hop in with your key, and you go. Because you don't need to start the engine, because it has no engine. That's how that works. Kind of like a golf cart. I'm trying to remember what else. Oh, there's it's going to utilize the Ultium Charge 360. So you'll have 100,000 publicly available charging points right now. So they're going to add a lot more charging points, and work truck customers will be able to use the fleet service of charging. They call it the Ultium Charge 360 fleet service. So there you go. Yeah. So basically, when I look at this, I want to make sure I got all my details. I want to make sure I don't miss any of the details. I have a EV-powered Avalanche with the quadra-steer steering, with some pretty impressive Corvette times of 0 to 60, with some lockable storage, and the interior from the 2022 Chevy Silverado. That's kind of what I got here. That's what I'm seeing in this truck. You have to put comments down below if you see anything differently. The shocker for me, though, has got to be this. And oh, by the way, this is going to all be built at the GM's Factory Zero, the Detroit Hamtramck Assembly Center. That's $2.2 billion they spent on this factory. So in spring 2023, the Silverado EV will debut with the work truck model. So that doesn't come out first. Largest range of battery, expected range of over 400 miles in full charge. In the fall of 2023, a fully loaded RST first edition model, including the 400 miles of range, will debut with an MSRP of $105,000 plus dealer fees. That is the most expensive Chevy Silverado I've ever heard of. And here's the kicker. GM does not qualify for the $7,500 tax credit because they have exceeded that threshold that was set by Congress. So you have GM and Tesla that don't get tax credit. So that's $105,000 plus fees without any discounts. They're going to unleash a full Silverado EV portfolio as production ramps up, so 24 or 25 in that range. They're going to do a range with the starting MSRP of the work truck will be about $40,000, $39,900. They'll do a RST, a Trail Boss, and more. They're targeting price ranges of $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000. So they're going to kick it off with the most expensive Silverado ever in the fall of 2023. Work trucks should be about $40,000, which is, to me, that's what I would probably buy. And that's maybe, if I can do a reservation, I might just buy that work truck Silverado, because, well, I'm tired of hearing about EVs and not getting to drive them. So let's see if this stuff actually works, is my opinion. So I'm going to try today to reserve the work truck. Yeah, maybe I can get it in the spring of 2023, and that'll be the truck I get next. I don't know. Well, we will see. But I'm excited for the fact that the midgate's back. I'm excited for the Avalanche to come back. I've been shocked that the Avalanche hasn't made its way back. So this is great. This is great. They give me that. They give me the old school quadra-steer. I get these technologies back together. I got the cool horsepower. I got the big torque numbers. I got the max towing number for how far, I don't really know. And frankly, I mean, 10,000 pounds of towing with 1,300 pounds of payload, I mean, that's like me in the cab by myself, max towing. You can't have anybody else in because you run out of payload. So those are the details on the 2024 all-electric Chevy Silverado. Again, I'm going to try to buy one. What the hell? And see how that goes. So again, comment down below. Are you going to get the fully loaded RST? I mean, more power to you, but it's $100,000. Holy cow. That really got my attention this morning. But I think the rest of it's pretty cool. I like the look of it. I like the interior. I like the midgate. I like the utility of it. I really think this is better. Much better than what we've seen elsewhere. To me, it's more useful, like a Rivian's becoming, and I'm excited to see it. So there you go. So make sure you, like I said, put comments down below. Check the video out over here. Website down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.